The UNI football team lit up the scoreboard in the Unidome and captured the win in the Missouri Valley Football Conference opener, topping 19th ranked Youngstown State 44-41. And Coach got behind early, but your guys responded, battled back a couple of different times. Wasn't perfect, but man, you guys executed when they needed to.
They did. I mean, I really felt, particularly in that first half, got off to a slow start, but really caught fire and took a 10-point lead into the halftime.
Panthers get the win over Youngstown State, who took a 10-0 lead early on, but then your Panthers able to respond, put 20 straight points up on the board.
They did. I thought our receivers did really well. Protection was good again, and Theo got hot in the first half.
The offense, Coach, 2 scoring drives over 70 yards. They were long, sustained drive, had some big hitters in there too.
There were some big hitters in there, and I thought Tye really ran the ball well. That helped in our passing game. We did not have Sergio, so we countered back with Wolf, and Jaden really did a nice job for us. So, and then Naren really stepped up.
Seemed like your football team was playing very complimentary. Offense would make a play, the defense would come up with a play. That first half, an interception by Jahsiah Galvan, a young linebacker who has a good nose for that football, Coach.
Jahsiah did a great job. His drops were very good that day. I mean, he's just getting better each week.
It was 20-13 at halftime. Youngstown State a good third quarter with back-to-back scores, but then the defense created a stop on a fourth down, and that really swung the momentum back into the Panthers' favor.
Oh, it really did. That was a huge set of downs right through there, right going into the fourth quarter when it was really close, and they went for it twice at a third and short and then at a fourth and inches, and when we took that ball back over, momentum swung to our side. Your
Panthers went down the field, scored a touchdown, Coach, then 3 straight possessions with the football, scoring a touchdown.
They did. We had some explosive plays. The defense was stepping up and making plays, and just felt that everything was kind of in sync right there. And, just right there at the end when they started to scramble and throw some big plays, they got a couple of big plays on us and kept everybody in their seats till the end.
Kept it exciting to the very finish. The Panthers got the win 44-41. You're talking about explosive plays. Some came from the running game as well. Tye Edwards goes over 100 yards rushing and finishes with a touchdown.
He did, and that was a big run. I mean, we had ran into the defense and they had it plugged, but his extra effort got it out and scored the touchdown that kind of sealed things up.
Theo Day was named Missouri Valley Football Conference Co-Offensive Player of the Week. Also mentioned with the National Performer of the Week. 4 passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. He throws over 300 yards, I believe, for the 3rd game in a row now as that passing game. You mentioned Bunton earlier. A lot of different receivers getting involved as Sergio Morency was out that game.
We did. Sergio was still out from the Idaho State game, so there's other guys that stepped up. But Theo's such a quarterback that he distributes the ball based off coverage, based off calls, and not based off who he's throwing it to.
And his receivers were going out there and making plays. Naren Bunton, 79 yards on 3 different receptions. Jaden Ellis-Leahy, 4 big catches, 66 yards. Lane Pryor, all 3 of those receivers with their first touchdown of the year.
They did, and they made some tough catches. I mean, Lane made some tough catches. Jaden made a couple tough catches. Naren, of course, did. So very pleased with the effort of the receiver core, the tight end core, and of course, Theo.
Coach, what do you like about how this football team showed its resilience and responded when it was down early in that first quarter, and then Youngstown State retook that lead in the 3rd quarter?
Well, you got to have poise, you got to have character, and then you got to display it in the heat of the moment. And that was the heat of the moment because we had fell behind, took the lead, lost the lead, and then recaptured it. So that took a lot of resilience to that game.
Good crowd here. It was family weekend, and man, I tell you what, that 4th down stop we talked about earlier, this place got loud on Saturday.
Well, this place is special. It always makes a difference on game day, and they were a factor in the game, and that's what kind of makes the games in the Dome fun. I know for myself is that when the crowd is a part of the win and factors into the win, that just makes everybody feel like they did their part.
The UNI Panthers get a win in the Missouri Valley Football Conference opener to move to 1-0. Top 19th ranked Youngstown State in that football game. Now the Panthers on the road for the next 2. We'll have more on that 44-41 victory over YSU right after this.
The Strategic Play of the Week, brought to you by Strategic Imaging, your one-stop shop for print marketing, signage, apparel, and promotional items.